Up out of bounds.
Play. Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Throwing is Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Eagles. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Sacked.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they left town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
No gain.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. The shotgun snap for Newton. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On the return, Jackson. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Wentz. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Dancing to his left. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Throwing on 1st is Wentz. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun now for Wentz. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
We're scoreless after one.
Quarter with no score.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. But he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. From the 8, they've got it first and goal. Throwing now is Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get over.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
A play fake to Michel, now Newton. And he lets go a laser pulled in by Edelman. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Julian Edelman.
14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He was brought down there by Will Parks.
New England ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He completes it right side to White. There they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Throwing on third down, Newton. And he'll have his man, that's Edelman. The 20, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Julian Edelman.
They'll get 34 yards there. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
It's a gain of
ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
At the 10.
To the air again, Newton. On the left side, a catch by White. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
James White.
From 10 yards out. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Wentz to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wentz now to throw. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
21-yard line.
Wentz now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey there to make the grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Eagles 14, Patriots 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Letting one go. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
To
James White as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the two-point try. Out of the gun, Newton. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Two times. You got three down.
To throw, it's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a pass here caught by Edelman. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now Newton on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Rolling to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards that time. Again, Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, but you would think could absorb that contact.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Throwing again is Newton. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a fourth and goal.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. On the move to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's first and 10. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
A hole to dig out of here. Second and 17.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Now Wentz. Going to look deep for Jeffrey. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it's now 21-15.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Patriots 15.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. But it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cam throwing complete here to Edelman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
14.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Newton throwing again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Newton. He can run for it, and he will. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
8-yard pick.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. Newton forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Newton able to get this to his running back White. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. A shotgun snap for Newton. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From a yard out. And the Patriots can take the lead with the extra point. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2. To throw is Newton. And he will get into the end zone. So they knew what they were doing all along, right? Now the lead 2 here in this 4th quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Ball carrier.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Wentz. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. That's caught by Jackson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Oh, baby, come on, let's go. Mike 51, Mike 51.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They'll take over.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
2nd down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
57 Mike. Mike 57.
Newton's going to throw it. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Newton to throw. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Defense wins championships, Valley.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So here's Nick Folk in an important spot. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt.
41-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and it's 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Second and 11 now. Now Newton. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now after the sack, Cam and the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. Now it's Newton. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
21.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.